Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be testing the RTX 3070 Ti in Star Wars Outlaws. So finally the game has released in early access and also for the Ubisoft subscribers. Ubisoft Premium or Plus, that's what it is called. Here's the specs of the GPU. I have the Asus ROG Strix model of the card, and we have 8GB of GDDR6 Micron memory. We are on the latest NVIDIA driver 560.94. We have resizable bar enabled. Over here in Task Manager, we have the Intel Core i7-13700K CPU. We have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 CL36 6000 MHz memory. And finally, for MSI Afterburner, everything is set to stock settings. No overclocks are applied. So let's get inside the game and check out the frame rates. So here we are inside the menu, guys, of Star Wars Outlaws. Let's get inside the settings, video settings. And this game has tons of settings to work with. And we are starting it off with 1080p resolution, obviously, and we have reflex enabled. We're gonna use DLAA. This game has DLAA, AMD FSR 3, XeSS, and DLSS as well. So we're gonna start it off with DLAA native AA. And for the graphic settings, let's have a look. We have ultra preset, high preset, medium, and low. So 1, 2, 3, 4 presets, and by default, in ultra preset, I think it enables ray tracing. Yep, as you can see, ray tracing set to high. There's a lot of ray tracing settings as well, and it goes up to ultra, and this one goes to very high and ultra. So I'm going to stick to the ultra preset, default settings of ultra preset for now. And motion blur, I have turned it to 0. And you cannot turn off depth of field though. Chromatic aberration and field grain stays on by default, so you can turn them off as well, which is good. So let's get into the game. I'm gonna start a fresh new game, and I will skip all the cutscenes, so in case you don't want to spoil your game. So I just wanted to say the cutscenes are by default locked at 30 FPS. You can unlock that from the settings, and now we are getting unlocked FPS in the cutscene as well. So here we go. We are inside the game now, and the FOV looks really bad. I don't know if we can increase it. I have to look in the settings. So I was really excited for a Star Wars game, but to be honest, not from Ubisoft. And I think this will be pretty much like another Far Cry game with Star Wars skin. But I won't judge it yet. I have to play it. And I'm playing using the Ubisoft Plus subscription. I'm not going to pay them so much money for this game. So I will probably be streaming it. And I'll try to finish it up in 1 month, because the subscription gets over. I don't want to recharge it more than a month. So not really bad for 1080p, I would say, with the 3070 Ti. Even with ray tracing turned on without using any DLSS. This is on the Ubisoft Snowdrop engine, which is used in the Division as well.
What is it?
It's the BIP.
Won't go get into those conversations yet. Repair the data spike at Preban's shop.
All the merchants are out for the Kanto Cup.
Frame rate just went up because of when I opened the menu. So guys, do subscribe if you want to see the live stream of this game on my channel. I will probably start streaming it from this Thursday alongside Yukong.
There's Preben.
I hope there is a FOV slider in this game.
Preben.
The VRAM usage is
Let's get some credits.
the VRAM usage is, I think it's probably touching 8 gigabytes, because some of it is reserved by the system. So 7.5 being used by the game. But still, there's not much stutters. I am not noticing any stutters or whatsoever. But obviously, I don't know if this is the most demanding area. Probably not. We'll find out when we get to the outskirts areas of the game. Hydro Spanner. Man, this is a bad start for a game. You are making me collect stuff, junk, just to sell them for credits. I don't like this kind of start from a game. 1% lows are quite good.
What do you need?
Now I'm gonna go to the graphics settings. I'm gonna drop this to high preset. I'm gonna also look at the actual settings, what high preset does. Let's have a look. Yeah, it has dropped a lot of settings. Ray tracing from high to medium. And some of these settings were set to ultra as well. They have been dropped to high. Right. So you're getting like close to 100 frames. It does drop in some areas. Okay.
Just passing through.
To find a way inside. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. From switching to high.
Looks like we can fit through there. Okay, no going back now.
Guess we are gonna do some Assassin's Creed stuff as expected. No doubt all Ubisoft games are the same.
Do your thing, Nix. Just like I taught you.
Is the little guy gonna get in and open the door for us? Tap Q.
Hit that button for
Oh,
me, Nix.
over there.
Way to go.
Thanks a lot, little guy. Guess I gotta be careful. Oh. Toilet.
Here we are.
Delphus is at the casino tonight.
At Casual. We come here all the time. We're close. The identicard is in the boss's office.
Okay, now one more settings I'm gonna try is I'll go on Ultra preset and I will switch ray tracing to off. We cannot turn off ray tracing in this game. Okay. So you can just drop them to low or medium or very low. Okay, now I can really notice the difference in graphics.
We know you helped Kate. Open up. You wanna live?
They caught up with Preben.
Yeah, it looks really bad
Guess I'm
without
not the
ray
only one who
tracing.
needs to get off of Kanto.
Can't hide, Freeman.
To be honest, DLA is
We're
looking
emptying
really
a pet
bad.
cell. The contact's name is Denian. They should be just ahead.
Alright guys, we're finally
Denian,
outside
How are we
in
kicking
the
this
open.
off?
When you're in position, we'll attack the main entrance. Your job
We're
is
getting
to
like
sneak in,
80
disable
frames
their
over
security,
here.
and get to the vault.
You guys don't mess around.
When you hit a crime boss like Slero, you have to mean it.
Enjoy the view,
See,
Nix.
That's a big
One way
city.
or another,
Can't
it's the
skip
last
this
time we're gonna
cutscene.
see it. Hope Bram's okay. Taught me so much.
Getting
Look
around
how I
90
paid him back.
hundreds.
Think I can swing across. Hang on to me, Nix. We gotta climb.
Time being also, of course.
Denian, I see a tower up ahead. Could be my way in.
You're the thief. We're in position and waiting.
The resolution looks really bad. I don't know what is causing this. Let's turn off DLA and switch it back to TAA. Alright, so now I'm on the same settings but with TAA. We're getting the same FPS obviously. I think it looks a little bit better with TAA for some reason. Even though DLA is supposed to be better.
Don't look down, Nix.
Can't really tell yet because it's nighttime and it's mostly dark everywhere. But I think it does
Denian,
look a little
I'm
bit
looking
better
at
to
the
me.
mansion. Exactly how rich is this Lero guy?
He's top 5 outer rim for sure. Sliro built Zereth Besh from the ground up. And
Does
that
look
ain't cheap.
slightly better to me,
It's his own
honestly.
personal criminal empire. Other than that, nobody knows anything about him.
You sure know how to pick a mark.
You want to get
Really
rich?
playing
You
Assassin's
have to
Creed
go
at
where
this
the money
point.
is.
Yeah, sure. The swinging is horrible in this game. Glad she grabbed it this time. Okay, now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it to DLAA native because it seems a little bit better to use DLAA. And I will go to the graphics and let it be on ultra preset. And I'll go to advanced and manually switch these settings to their maximum options or values. This goes up to 400. And the only settings which we can change now are the ray tracing settings. Okay, I'm gonna look at another thing. I hope it doesn't enable, yeah, it does enable film grain. I'm gonna turn that off as well. Motion blur. Cannot turn off depth of field though. So we're getting like 50, 40-ish frames. Nothing unexpected.
I need to get their attention.
Cannot really read the tips up there.
Nicest place we've ever robbed, huh?
Wait for him to come. It's basically Assassin's Creed at this point. Take them down from the bushes.
Okay, let's go.
Oh no, we got spotted.
Hit me.
Okay then. These people. It is not that smooth, but you can still play it with these settings, which is basically maximum settings. But I think with some DLSS Qlty, it should be around 80 FPS or more. So we're averaging at 45. 1% lows are really good.
Turbo lift. It's the most direct way to Sliro's vault.
And I have turned off this locking, unlocking thing from the menu. You can do that also. It's very annoying.
They're not letting up.
She's in no shape.
This last guy. Where is he shooting me from?
Fight like you made it. No! You dead, kid?
Like you are dead. Okay, this is pretty much playable, but I think we will probably drop to 40-ish
We're spotted.
FPS like we were before in the outsides. So I wouldn't really be using this. I would use some DLSS on top of this. So this game also has two modes of DLSS, just like Avatar did. So one is fixed and another is biased. Fixed is basically the same, we know, the usual DLSS. And biased is basically it will always try to push towards the 4K resolution regardless of your frame rate. So your frame rate will probably go down. So we will stick to fixed and we'll use DLSS Qlty with maxed graphic settings. And there we go, 80, 90 FPS. Kind of looks blurry. I think it's manageable. I mean, not that bad. And this game really looks good at 1080p. Not like other games like Yukong and many other games, like newer games. It's not so optimized at 1080p.
All right then.
It's the one. Still not off. I'm really confused.
Okay, that should have shut the barrier down.
That's the one. So this is much better experience.
Come on, Balt's waiting.
Okay guys, now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use FSR 3 frame generation since this game supports. And we're gonna stick to fixed AA, that is native. And we are sticking to the same maxed out graphics settings as well. Oops. So we are
The
getting
vault.
around 90 FPS, pretty much the same with it, which we are getting with the DLSS Qlty. But the difference is we are using a native anti-aliasing with FSR with frame gen. We're not using FSR Qlty. And input delay, it did stutter there for a microsecond. Input delay is not that noticeable yet, but I would like to see it outside. There is not much artifacting also, except her hair, which looks really messy. Very noisy, her face and her hair, the edges of her hair.
I need backup at the vault. I have to.
Sure. This is also quite playable for now.
Okay then. Okay, Dunian. I disabled the security. You got a clear path.
Get to the vault. We'll clean up out here and meet you inside.
Okay, so we're robbing a vault. Yeah, those lights, those blue lights, they look really bad.
Huh?
Very noisy. I think that's for frame gen. Alright guys, now I'm switching to 1440p resolution as you can see. And we are using DLAA native. And for the graphics settings, I'm sticking with maximum preset. So basically everything is maxed out, even ray tracing. And I feel like we are about to get into the space battle now soon. Let's take these guys out. We are just getting like 30 FPS. It's gonna be a very cinematic experience, I guess. And I think we are probably gonna drop below this as well when we are outside. I heal. I forgot the game is manual healing, no auto heal.
Luck's holding out.
Let's get inside the ship and get away from here.
Someone's here!
Okay. They won't stop coming. We need to go.
Okay, I guess not yet.
Blast her now!
Maybe yes. I think we can get it. Let's get out of here. Okay guys, we are in some new planet now.
We don't have to do this.
And it's really dropping down in FPS now. It has sync shot as well.
There we
Let me
go.
tell you, the graphics looks really good though. I mean, not the greatest, but it still looks good, decent. And the frame rate doesn't look good. We're just getting 24 frames, which is really, really bad. Quality DLSS with maximum preset or maximum settings. And somehow we are touching 40s. And that doesn't look good. Those trees, those leaves when they're moving, very noisy and soft. Yeah, DLSS implementation is not good in this game. I don't like it. Just look at that. Look at the edges. Native looked really good though. Now we can properly benchmark the game.
Oh, okay, we're alive. We fix the ship, get to the core worlds, and land a big score.
So we're getting dropping to 29s, 30s, pretty much the same even with DLSS Qlty. It's not helping much. What's the controls of this? It's not stopping. Very confusing though. And how do I get off this? Okay guys, now with the same DLSS Qlty, I'm gonna switch it to Ultra preset, not maxed out. I've set it everything to the basic preset settings. The values are basically for our Ultra preset, default Ultra preset. Absolutely no improvement whatsoever. Okay, now I think I'm getting the controls. Mouse movement is really weird. There is definitely improvement though, but little bit, not much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's cancel that. Can I shoot?
You alive back there, buddy? I know. What are we doing? I don't have anything. Just leave me alone.
I think I'll get out there and start shooting these idiots. Oh, explosion! No, didn't pay attention to my health. I keep forgetting we have to manually heal ourselves. So yeah, it doesn't look like it will be that much playable experience with these settings. How do you stop this thing? Okay, so I'm still leaving DLSS Qlty turned on, but this time with high preset.
Ready, Nix?
We are getting around 45 now. Just a slight improvement. What the hell? He hit me. Oh. Let me get on my bike.
We're going.
Move, move. What is wrong with this bike?
I don't like this, Nix.
Does my bike have a health bar? Restricted area. We are having around 47 average frames.
Wow, look at this place.
Look at that
Must be
huge
marijuana.
rock. I am really not sure about the controls of this thing, bro. Why is it going backwards?
Welcome Waka. What do you get out of this? I don't trust charity.
FPS just increased over here.
Baby is DLAA 50. Custom job. Check the logs and even found a name. The Trailblazer.
I'm using the medium preset with DLSS Qlty. So this is a medium preset. We're getting 60 in this area. It will drop down when I go down there in the open. It's already started dropping. Somehow still holding 60 though. I cannot explore yet. Wow. It's not letting me explore. Alright then, we will stick to this area for now. It's up there. VRAM is obviously maxed out at this point.
I'm paying if that's what you're asking.
Of
No
course.
contraband here.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me your stock.
Creating 54,000 new jobs. The mining guild forecast is a
Come towards
significant
me.
increase in annual revenue with manageable risk to organics.
We're going down to a bazaar or something. We're averaging at 59. I think this is the most playable settings you're gonna get probably. 1440p res. Okay guys, I just have come to realize that you have to turn off ray reconstruction because it takes up like 10 FPS, 10 to 15 frames. So I just now turned it off and now I'm using a high preset. This time, as you can see, we're getting much better frames with high preset at 1440p DLSS Qlty. So I think I have to redo my tests at 1080p as well. Without ray reconstruction. And also the previous 1440p clips also I think I'll have to do without ray reconstructions. There is no point of running ray reconstruction with that much impact in performance. Let's see what do we have to do. Yeah, this is a much better experience. Oh, damn VIP. Just gonna get in from here. So once again, I'm testing the Ultra Graphics preset with DLSS Qlty. It's the Ultra Graphics preset. But as you can see, we are getting now 70 FPS, 60 plus. Over here, obviously, we are inside. We have to go outside.
Another round of your finest Quanya for the...
I'll trade the Gorak base. Not sure why it's not showing up on my compass. I think I'm going the right way, yes.
Avis, Orak's base is in the Pike District. Find the back entrance, slice the terminal in his tower. Steal the file marked
Yeah.
SK.
It's a much better experience with ray reconstruction off.
Oh, wait, are you the one who hired me?
And RAM usage is touching 20.
Okay. Hey, Waka. Thanks for the help. You almost got me killed.
Guess Gorak still remembers me.
Just help
What's this base?
me how to
Right
get
here.
into his stronghold.
It's in the Pike District. The main entrance is next to that imp checkpoint at the city entrance.
I'll do is I'll turn on FSR 3 frame gen at native anti-aliasing, and the graphics settings I'll stick to the Ultra preset. So now I'm using FSR 3 frame gen. My goodness, it looks... Oh, now it got applied. Okay. Oh my god, the input delay is crazy. Yeah, it's not playable. Look at the frame time graph, how it goes up. I move my mouse. Yeah, it is absolutely not smooth. So once again, I'll try FSR 3, but this time with ultra quality upscaler settings and with high preset this time as well, not ultra. We're getting 100 plus FPS, but yeah, the input delay is much better now with this combination. But the textures, they look awful, as you can see. The game looks really bad. Yeah, textures are not loading at all. Not sure why is this happening. It's definitely FSR is causing this frame gen. Okay, everyone, I'm switching to 4K now. And I'm using DLSS Qlty at fixed. And we're using the lowest preset. And with the lowest preset or the low preset, at 4K, we are getting like 40-ish FPS. There's a lot of texture pop-ins on low. This wasn't there on medium. So be careful. But yeah, it's very smooth though. When I turn my mouse, it's not that bad. We're averaging at 47 FPS. Unfortunately, we cannot test it outside. We are just inside a building. Okay, now I'm switching to medium preset with balanced DLSS. So this is the medium preset options by default in the game. And I hate I have to turn this off every time. Okay, with balanced DLSS, we are getting 60 frames on medium settings. Let me know if you want me to test this game again with this GPU when I'm actually outside, when the game opens up a lot more. So I have to find a way to, without getting spotted. These guys have a very good vision. Can't play it this way at 4K. Wait for this guy to move, then there are two other guards. Not here anymore. Really not, there are guards. Let's just climb up. And guys, make sure you are turning off ray reconstruction because it will eat up a lot of the frame rate. I'm just going to enable ray reconstruction just for you to see how much performance it eats up. This is basically the same medium preset. And now, as you can see, we are not even close to 60 FPS anymore. We have dropped like 15-16 frames. Now we're getting like 40-ish frames, 45. So do not use ray reconstruction. I just wanted to show you the impact on performance this option has.
That lowered a turbo lift.
So I just wanted to show you how the impact in performance this option has. But I think I'll stop here for this one, guys. Do leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments down below and what other settings you want to see with this GPU, and I'll try to test it out afterwards in another video when the game actually opens up a lot more. Right now, I'm just restricted to the specific main missions at the start of the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.